Welcome, Transformers fans, to another Transformers video. I'm here with Jono from Robotoyz, and we're here to be going to talk about Robotoyz and talk about himself and talk some Transformers, and we'll show off some really cool stuff we've got in these boxes here. So, Jono, tell me more about Robotoyz.
Well, Robotoyz was originally Joel's business, and he started selling Transformers just on TCCA Facebook pages, was what I'm aware of. And I started actually being a client of his years back. First bot was MP10, and then he made the website Robotoyz basically to expand, and eventually ended up taking me on board as his first official worker, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been going good since then. But
Yeah. I remember those the Facebook group pages, the buy and sell page from the Collectors Club.
I remember all the plastic crack memes and that, and I'd go get it off Joel, and they'd show the Tyrone Biggins with all the coke around his mouth, and I'd love it. Like, it was always great fun. We'd go, our local plastic crack dealer, Joel Friedman.
Yeah, that's it. I do remember that. So tell me more about what Robotoyz is, the shop there, if people don't know. I know I've been telling everyone it's an Australian online store, but tell me more about it.
Well, Joel's original idea was he wants the friendly sort of business, you know, like there's a lot of places where you can go and buy, like Japan or any of the other stores, and yeah, you will get your figure, like it will arrive, but that's it. Like, there's no communication, there's no back or forth. And he pictured sort of like a family business, when it's like a restaurant that has all the, you know, the mum and the dad and the sons working in there, that he just wants us to be nice and go back and forward, someone that you feel you can trust and talk to. And I'm a big collector myself. Like, I'll be buying toys till the day I die. I always say, like, you can pry my gun from my cold dead hands, but it's toy instead. So, you know, and that's why he thought I'm one of the best people to get on board. Like, I buy lots of other things as well. So yeah, it's just, you know, I like to be friendly with everyone. I just like people to enjoy their hobby, you know. So.
Yeah. No, I do appreciate the touch you guys definitely have. I do notice that whenever I order something, it's always followed up on immediately. I get the email notifications, and you guys use Sendle as your preferred courier. So yeah, it's really, really quick. They even come here on Saturday mornings at 7 a.m.
Yeah, sometimes how fast they come amazes me. Like, I'll send it and you'll message the next day, go, I've got it. I'm like, wow. But it's good for both of us.
Yeah. So you basically touched about where it started with Joel and you guys selling stuff, and you just sort of combine forces. So with Joel now, I understand, is living over in the Philippines. What has that done to the sort of relationship, and is that sort of networked and branched out with his Asia sort of contacts there a bit, or?
I mean, well, there are things definitely in the works that I can't speak of yet, but it is good for the business, but it is somewhat complicated sometimes, us trying to communicate. Sometimes internet and whatnot, it can drop out, but otherwise, no, it's still very good. Like, there are plans for expansion that he has that I'm not allowed to mention at this stage, but
exciting.
It is going to be very exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And what sort of separates you guys from the competitors, from everybody else? Have you got like the other Australian ones? You got Toybot Imports. You've got eBay stores. Yeah.
I mean, at the end, you know, we're very similar. We sell similar products, but that's why we try to be so communicating, like talk back and forward, actually make posts and embrace the community. We feel that we don't just want to shop selling things. We sort of want a whole group of people enjoying their hobby together.
Yeah. Sweet. Cool. And what are your thoughts on Transformer collecting in Australia? Are you finding it as hard as what I am, where you're going around retail stores just seeing barren wastelands and bayformers everywhere?
Gold Coast or Queensland is pretty hard for, you know, Australian Transformer collectors, I find, but it is starting to get better, I've noticed. We just got Toymate in Robina.
Yeah.
I went there for the first time last week.
Yeah, I saw your video, yeah.
I was amazed. That was the most Transformers I've ever seen in my life in a shop here on Queensland. But it is getting better, I feel, but that's also why Joel wanted this business and saw a market that he knew that he could gather on. And it's, you know, we're all toy collectors at heart. Like, my first was, I think, Masterpiece MP2, the white version of Prime.
Oh, wow.
And then it just steamrolled from there.
Because I do notice that, since I've been buying off you guys probably for 2-3 years now, that you guys deliver to me. I get the figure in hand before I see them in the retail store. And then I walk into a Kmart and I just laugh. I'm like, wow, this is here 3 months later? Like, it seems to be the trend, doesn't it?
It is a joke sort of here, like in Queensland. Like, I've still seen that Sentinel Prime, the orange one that turns into the train or whatever, and that came out like 2 years ago or something, and I've still seen it in the shelves.
$90.
Still $80, $90. So.
Okay.
But, you know, now with Robotoyz, it's making it a lot easier for people to get figures.
Yes, it's awesome. It's far superior to anything else. So I even find it even better than dealing with some of the US sites. Like previously, I deal with Big Bad Toy Store. I still do get some stuff off them. I recently ordered a Dragon Ball Z figure off them because I couldn't find it sort of anywhere else. Nice. The big Broly one.
Excellent.
Yeah.
SH Fig Arts or the Statue Arts?
The big statue one, the big expensive
he's
one.
doing the big Energy Blast.
He's just standing there, I think.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah,
big Dragon Ball Z fan as well. So.
Yeah, and they recently changed their store model there. They had a pile of loot system where you could start putting stuff there, stockpiling it, then send it all over. I think they started that probably about 2 years ago there as well. So before that, it was very expensive to buy them. It was like $30 US shipping. Yeah. Yeah,
well, the shipping, that's the main thing, unfortunately, that's killing the collecting here in Australia is the tax and the shipping. So, you know, that's why as well we try to do is, you know, great a deal as we can and try to keep everything at low cost for you guys. But Joel does also allow people to pay stuff off and do payment plans. So,
I do that. Yeah, I've got the Afterpay going. I've got the PayPal lay-by going. I love it. So,
Afterpay is deadly for collectors.
Yep.
Just makes us broke continuously.
Yeah. So what is your actual favorite line of collecting, and what's your favorite one, and what's really popular on Robotoyz at the moment?
Well, I mean, Masterpiece and third party are always quite popular. I find, if anything, the third party are more popular these days. I myself, I love all of it. Like, I love every single figure, but I had to cut back because I would just find that I was buying everything. Yeah. And so it's
new. I must have it.
Yes, I must. So now I've tried to cut back to just a few Masterpiece of G1 cast, but I still love them all. Like, I'm still buying. I just bought the Open Play Galvatron the other day, and I got a few Zeta play sets for the bar, like an
you got that throne?
Wow,
you have to
put. He only fits little chugs though. He doesn't fit like so. It's probably about yay big. Yeah. But it's still a really nice piece.
Wow, you have to put some pictures up with that. Yeah.
I will. Just for you.
What's my next question there? So other than Transformers, what other types of figures does Robotoyz sell?
Well, at the moment, we do some Star Wars figures. They're one of the other things I know we do. And we do a few Marvel figures. We've got, recently I've seen go out the Kotobukiya statue set of Beast and Professor X.
Wow, that must be expensive.
It's not too bad, but they're pre-painted, like model kits or statues that sort of plug in together, but really nice done. But we do have plans for more figures as well, other lines. It's just, like, as you said, unfortunately, in Australia, some of the big companies just don't recognise the smaller businesses until we get, you know, a big following. So that's why we're trying to expand, doing videos like this to get ourselves out there, get ourselves known. The bigger we get, the better we can help all you guys, you know.
Yeah, awesome. So obviously you just said there about looking to expand. That was my next question. So that sounds like this is going to be working for you to sort of exposure there. So
that's
getting on YouTube. Yeah.
That's why I'm even here. The whole reason Joel took me on board was that's it. When he moved overseas, obviously needed someone else to help him, you know, receive the stock and pack it. And he didn't want just an employee. He would rather someone who likes the figures, knows the figures, like. And I'm really grateful that he chose me, and I'm happy to put it all back into the community with you guys.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we love it. We appreciate it. So do you run any other sites or any other projects yourself at the moment, or does Robotoyz run anything else?
Well, we do. Like we're looking on. I run a Lutnerat Corp, which is a page on Facebook where I do custom commission work and transfer repairs, stuff like that. I've already fixed a few figures for some of our customers that have had defects, which were not our fault. Like someone got the new MP Ironhide and a pin was just not in place, so the bit was just sort of hanging, and I know how to push all the pins out and get it back in. So we're looking to do that as a side expansion, and we also want to do a few other things that we have in the works. I also run a Lutnerat Toy Company, the eBay page. Basically just selling all the other third-party figures like Joel does as well, which is more just an expansion of the Robotoyz business.
Do you find you get good traction there on eBay, or do you find you get just like hooked with all the fees and everything, or?
I mean, there are the fees, like, but there still is money there. Like, you know, you're not going to be rich selling toys, to be honest, unless you find a box of G1, you know, untouched or something. But, you know, it's more for me, it's a passion. So I'll put them anywhere I can, really.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that about wraps up all my questions there. I mean, it's great to hear about Robotoyz and yourself, how it's all evolved and how it's all going. I mean, I love that you're reaching out to the community. I understand you went out and saw another collector today.
I did. I was with Christopher Turner. I'm not sure if you're mates with him, but he's the vice president at the moment of Transformers Collector Club Australia. He took the place from myself when I resigned. And he also is the founder and owner of the Decepticon Military Network, which is a specific Decepticons only page. There's no love for Autobots.
Oh, it sounds like I'll fit right in there, yeah.
He doesn't collect any Autobot figures whatsoever, just Decepticons. So
that's me. Well, that's what all this is.
You'll fit right in there. I'm actually one of the admins there as well. I go under Bombshell, so we all go under a Decepticon name. He's Commander Bludgeon, which is also his favourite figure.
Awesome, yeah.
It's a great place.
Okay, so there'll be some more videos of that stuff coming out soon?
That should be coming up hopefully this Friday. We want to sort of put at the moment videos Monday and videos Friday.
Awesome.
So I might have missed the window for today.
Okay, cool. All right, and I understand we've got some exciting boxes here to open up, some stock. So what have you got to show us?
Stock that we can show you guys here. Some new arrivals, or new arrivals to us anyway, but we've got some Micromasters here.
Yeah.
And some of the also Battle Masters, which are really nice to see. I think I'll just get out all.
So these are the Autobot Siege ones, so Road Handler and Swindler.
And there was 2 other sets, but unfortunately they do move pretty quickly. So there was 2 Decepticons as well, which were Viper, I think. And
yeah, Viper and Vesper, I've got them. I've got them up there, yeah.
I had the originals as a kid.
Oh, wow.
And some of the Battle Masters, which are really nice at Takaras actually, are starting to do effect pieces. I really think that's one thing that will up their game a lot more, being that I collect other things like SH Fig Arts, and sometimes a little action piece like that makes all the difference.
Yep.
Had some...
So Predaking upgrade
kits.
Yeah, so I've got mine, but I've bought this off you guys, and it's sitting in a box just down here.
I noticed.
Yeah, not actually all together yet.
And then something I brought, unfortunately I can't open the box, but I can show you because it's the new Gigasaurus Blue Swoop that has just been delivered. There's some pictures there for you guys. It's a wonderful figure. A few people have been waiting these for a while. But anything...
That is a massive box.
It is, it's huge. But one thing I was really excited to see that came in, I didn't even know he actually existed because I'm not huge with all the Japanese other bots that exist, and it's the Takara Big Powered Convoy, which is that's it. They all come in their own individual shipper boxes, which I'll still then ship in another box as well.
Yeah.
But have a look at that guy. Three different robots in one.
Yeah, wow. I have never seen this. Obviously, that I don't collect Autobots, I probably wouldn't. But yeah.
Yeah, I had to stop myself from buying one the day it came in. I straight away was on the message to Joel going, "Hey, are any of these spare?" And then when he said there was one, I was like, "Ooh, no, I'll wait." It's the problem. But something I'm really excited to see. But this is one of the versions. There's actually 3 different colours of this that's just come out. The New Age little Legends figures, Cosmos. He actually goes under Investigator Max V2, and they come with a cool little
oh wow, a little effect
here.
thing, yeah, wow.
So the sort of X-Files, I want to believe, that's what it reminds me, but they've got a clear, transparent green one, and they're limited to 1,000 pieces, so anyone who likes clear, get on it.
So is there any other characters of them, or?
So they've got 3 of the same, all Cosmos. One's blue, one's green, and one's clear green. I'm not sure there. I'm not a huge G1 Cosmos fan. I'm not sure if there was a blue originally. I only knew it was a green.
I think it was only ever green. Maybe in the comics, maybe.
Yeah, but we've got them all up. They're all available. So
wow.
These were the first 2 that have shipped.
There you go. 1,000 of them available, so shop now.
Well, we don't have 1,000. It's 1,000
yeah,
pieces
in the world, yeah. And what have we got here?
Some Mech Fans Cup, or Advanced Veteran. It's a nice new little figure that has just come in. And also, one of the last 2 figures that we can quickly showcase is the Heavy Metal bots. KFC, they're also known as, which is also one of Joel's favourite third-party brands, which I only learnt the other day, speaking to him. And yeah, Crash, Hog and Dumpyard, which as you can see opens up to show the figure. Beautiful figures. And they're actually just releasing a metallic version of these soon.
Wow. So what brand is this again?
This is KFC, which is also known as Heavy Metal.
Okay.
It's called Keith's Fantasy Club.
Okay.
Which I'll admit, when I first got into the
box is very
Transformer
fancy.
collecting, I was like, why does everyone keep talking about KFC? I'm like, this can't be to do with the chicken. And then I was educated on third party.
Wow. Cool. Well, thanks very much for showing them, Jono. So, yeah, very, very excited, man. It just proves that the quality of the stuff that you're getting through Robotoyz is amazing. That the service is next level, and yeah, it's
we
good.
always try to go above and beyond for any of you guys. We're always willing to help out if you let us know, like what we're always welcome to do something for you, or if you need to pay something off. And I've got huge paranoia about shipping things slowly, so as soon as orders come in, I want them out the door.
Yeah.
So, which is good for you guys.
Yeah, 7 a.m. on a Saturday with a courier at my door. I'm happy with that. So
yeah, they come to me at 6 a.m. some mornings to pick up the parcels.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't feel bad.
No.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
No. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have any more stock that I can show, but definitely keep watching. Follow Dan Skywarp Dan, is it? Or
SkywarpGreer is the channel that you're on today.
That's it. Yep. My bad, guys. I'm still new and learning, but please follow him and feel free to follow the Robotoyz page. There will be exciting new announcements soon.
Yeah. So Robotoyz can be found on Facebook or just robotoyz.net.
Yeah, robotoyz.net, and that's with a Z.
Yeah. Links will be in the description below. So yeah, let us know about what you think about these exciting figures, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Cheers, guys.
I'm thrilled to tell you about my partnership with Robotoyz. They're an amazing Australian online store selling collectibles and specialise in all Transformers, including Hasbro and all third-party types. With this partnership, I'm able to offer you a unique code that will help you save 10% off your order. Now, this is a very sweet saving when you are clicking that add to cart button on that mouth-watering new Blitzwing figure. The code is on the screen now and is also in the description below, along with a link to the Robotoyz store. So what are you waiting for? Go order now.